James here, and today we're taking a look at the AverMedia live streamer AM350. This is a USB condenser microphone for streaming and podcasting, thus like. Inside this box, you're going to be greeted with a Diarc custom tuned microphone. Now, with that, you're also going to get a USB-C to USB-A dongle. This is, of course, an adapter in case you don't have a USB-C connection. You're also going to get a very long USB-C to USB-C cable for this microphone. Now, you're going to get, of course, the stand piece. This is your base. It is, of course, got that nice large 5-inch screw adapter that fits perfectly well on to the actual microphone, but we'll get back to that in a second. If you don't want to use the 5-inch plate on this and you have like a mount for your desk or something, microphone mount, guys, use the adapter by setting the adapter in here and screwing it in, and then you can actually use a 3/8-inch thread through for that mic stand instead, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to do that. We're going to use this adapter. We're literally just going to sit here and we're going to screw it on just like that. Now, you're greeted with your first look, of course, of this microphone, the AM350. Now, they do have their beautiful logo on both sides. It has that nice colorway on the top, and, of course, has the screen meshing on the front. Now, with this, you do have, of course, a couple microphones. Microphone mute. You also have your mode buttons and your gain controls on here. Now, with that being said, on the bottom is where you're going to be able to change it from condenser to like full-on effects with this, of course, with the cardioid pattern or the actual omnidirectional pattern. So just by a switch of that button, you can pick up which direction your microphone is picking from. If you guys wanted to pick all the way around, you're going to pick, of course, the cardioid pattern. If you want the omnidirectional, you're going to click the other piece with that. That is also where you're going to see the USB-C port. That's what you're going to plug into. You also have a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you can actually hear real-time background of this device. Now, with this, of course, the AI noise reduction that's built into this is going to effectively suppress the background noise for you while you're running and talking and trying to get rid of that fan noise that you got going on. There are, of course, 4 built-in Taylor scenario sound effects, Diarc tuned precise with that on this. Now, with that being said, the top one, of course, is going to tap to mute. It's also going to be your mic gain by turning that. The bottom one is going to be your microphone volume and, of course, your monitor volume for that as well. On here, you're going to have a cool tool lights. That's going to tell you guys if you're doing omnidirectional or cardioid with that and everything in between. The cardioid pattern is going to do well, but now there is also a software for this microphone, and that's what you guys are going to see up next, and you're also going to hear the microphone with that. Okay, now I have the microphone sitting here in front of us so you guys can see it. I also have the software up and running. Now you guys are seeing that EQ path of showing my voice. Now we do have the mic voice gain about 68%. If I adjust it up a little more, it's going to start peaking and climbing with that. Now, I'm going to go back down to about 68% or so, and that's where I liked it. Now, we have multiple scenarios where we can click, or we have noise suppression software that actually works into this. We also have noise gate, if we need to do noise gate, echo cancellation, clipping shield, and EQ. Now, if we want to do the EQ, we can adjust that with this. Now, we do have the multi-scenarios that we can pop into, like podcasting, instrument, singing, or chat. I'm using, of course, podcasting. We can also bounce over here to the other scenarios as well with the voice effects, into the voice effects if we want to adjust the voice effects. We can also do what's called reverb. We can do the compressors. The compressor is kind of cool with the thresholds, or we can do the EQ presets where we can adjust it with the brighter and bassier display with that also on effect. Now down here we also have the voice changer where we can turn into a robot, man, woman, or vice versa with the voice changer on set. It's actually kind of cool that we can do this with this, of course, on hand. We don't need to really show all of that, but we can pop them up and adjust it. Now, you do have, of course, the microphone effects over here and, of course, the clipping shield in this. Now, the EQ is actually nicely done, so we can actually adjust some stuff. You can even do a recording and play it back so you can hear it. Right over here is going to show you guys the cardioid pattern, and if I change that pattern, of course, over there, you're going to see it's bounced to omnidirectional. Now, yes, it has some noise reduction and noise removal software, but if I tap the desk, you're going to hear it. We do need to teach it, learn it, and you're going to have to go through all of that. It's actually a really good microphone that's going to do well for a lot of you. So if you guys really need the AverMedia streamer mic right here, guys, this mic 350 might be a great option for you. Very beautiful little mic, great little mic, and of course I bring it closer, it's going to start peaking a little louder. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys on the next.